Welcome to Bella Fountain TV. Please come in, like the video, share the video. What's wrong with the lighting? I don't know. Anyway, let's do it this way. Let's see. Tiny better. Please come in, like the video, share the video. I'm just gonna play Awesome CY International as always. Let's see. Where are we? Let's get this. Please come in, like the video, share the video as you come in. This is original Makosa dance from Cameroon. Your place there. Atititi. Atititi. Atititi say I shine. That's Atititi. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Chop, 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 chop. I must call you some Atititi. If I don't call you some, I'll call you some again now. My sweetest auntie. Please come in and like the video. Welcome to Bella Fountain. Share the video. Invite all your neighbors. Hey, Lower Doreen, welcome, darling. I see you. Choo, choo, choo. Hey. Divani help. Welcome, darling. Celeste, welcome, sis. Yes, Divani help. Sakae. Eva. Choo. Hey. Choo. Please like the video as you come in. Thanks, Lower Doreen. Monica. Please like the video, guys, and share. Please like and share. I can see 10 people already online and just 2 likes. Oh, thanks, Doreen. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, sis. Thank you. Auntie Titi, Facebook name is Annie Bella Bella. I'll type it. BTV, welcome, darling. Auntie Titi, I'll type the Facebook name after this song. Please like the video, like the video. Hey, hey, hey. No, say get it. Mama Alicia, oh my love, you've been missing. You've been missing. How you doing, B? Empty food. Hey. Yes, I think we are friends, Auntie Titi. Lovely. Oh, my darling sis, welcome. I hope you have a day off today to relax. You're working so hard. Eva. All right, Mama Alicia, maps to the wall. Hey, welcome, darling. Thanks, B. Let's play again, though. Let's play again, though, and get more people to join us. Please like the video, guys. Sure. Then I'll be giving a shout out as we come in. My foreign ladies. I see you, sis. Yes, Celeste. I'm playing again. Peace person. My very old mama. Let's suck a bit. Exactly. Tell them Maps to the wall. Tell them like the videos are coming, guys. Hey, people say my sucker small. Hey, 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 Eva. Hey, chupa. Hey, chup. Hey, 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 hey. You guys let me suck a bit there. I suck a bit. Hey, let me put the chair. Eba. Eba. This is for you, peace person. Mama, only you can maybe do this. Chuba. 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 Monica. This person, now you go chew me for walk. Where sis? Only for you, only for you. Celeste, don't laugh, sis. Treaty, yes, that's where I like you to enter. The entrance is good. Eba, Eba, hey, crochet squad, welcome, sis. Oh, crochet squad, sis, thank you so much for sending the client to me. Thank you, I appreciate it. Big TV. Big. Bash. F go. Where's F go? Did I see somebody say Russia bomb? Me respect. Chop live because I know they. Hey, chop live because I know they. Aha. All right, guys. Auntie Titi, do you still need me to type the Facebook name? F go, my darling sis. I didn't see you. I saw someone mention your name. That's what I said. Where's my F go? Welcome, beautiful sis. Welcome, my love. I see you. If I don't see you, who else will I see? Who else will I see? BTV. You won't kill me. Auntie Titi wants my Facebook name. Russian bomb, please, darling. Can you please give my my Facebook name to Auntie Titi? Is it possible to inbox her my Facebook name, please? F go say you're blushing. Where is this? What's Treaty saying? Welcome, everybody. Let's get started. Please, as you come, Lisa Johnson, Momaji Signe. I see you. Thanks, Russia. Like the video, guys. 34 watching, just 24. Like the video, guys. Back Colombia. Welcome, my sexiest in-law in 237. Welcome. I see you. Right. Welcome, everybody. Ivy Love Berignoy. Welcome, sis. I see you. Welcome. Thank you so much for coming on today. So, welcome to Bella Fountain TV. I'm Bella, your host, as always. Please ignore the baby. She's having her the time of her life there as well. I'm Bella, your host. And for my new subscribers, my God, the family has grown overnight. Literally, we have grown overnight. I appreciate you all so much for taking the time to click on that red subscribe button. It means a lot to me. It just says I'm doing something right. So thank you so much. And for my returning subscribers, you guys are even more encouraging as time goes on. I really want to appreciate you guys. You know, I always appreciate you regardless. Even if I forget to say it, which I will not. You guys are the best. You're the reason why I keep putting on this camera. You're the reason why I keep bringing up topics and we share ideas together. You're the reason why my motivation just keeps growing every single day. So I really, really, really do appreciate you all so very much from the bottom of my heart. So thank you all. Thank you. Please, as you come and share the video and like the video. So today, as you've seen on the thumbnail, we'll be talking about emotional. James, welcome, darling. I see you. Welcome. Thanks for coming. The mother, my wisdom sis, I see you. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming. So as you've seen on the thumbnail, today's topic is emotional manipulation. Emotional manipulation. This topic is so important because I want to focus this topic in every social group setting. Every social group setting. Okay, so it will be in relationship, in your group meetings, in your alma mater, as colleagues, as friends. Just think about any social group that has to do with people, human beings, okay? It's very important that we cover this area. So, but before we get into today's topic, there's something I want us to talk about. There's something that's very important I want us to talk about. So social media lately is buzzing and you hear people talking a lot about loyalty. I'm a loyal fan. You're not loyal to me, but you're a loyal fan. It's just, that's the word that's happening. My sister Joseph, welcome, darling. I see you. Oh, my legit follower. Thank you so much, darling. I appreciate you for coming. So you hear a lot about loyalty and leadership. People talk about, okay? And I want us to talk a little bit about this leadership. Hey, the princess is here. Welcome, darling. I see you. Your return has been amazing. Beyonce Tacinda, I welcome you, darling. Your return has been amazing, princess. It's always nice to see you on our streets. You bring this different vibe, which is so sweet. So thank you so much. It's really nice to have you back. So let's talk about loyalty and leadership. First, let's talk about leadership. It's very important that people realize that leadership is something that should not be taken lightly. It's a huge responsibility, okay? I know with us Cameroonians, especially, we feel like to be a leader. It's okay, my love. Just have your snack and your juice. Good girl. Well done. To be a leader, we have that mentality in Cameroon that we are to be served by our subjects. Blessed one, welcome, darling. To be a leader, we have to be served by our subjects. No, that's the opposite. To be a true leader, you have to serve your subjects. And that's the mistake that a lot of us are making, especially on social media. That's a mistake that a lot of us are making on social media. We feel because we are leaders, whatever we say or do should not be questioned, whatever. That's the mistake. That is the mistake. There are good qualities that a leader should possess if you have to. Tata Monana, welcome. I see you. There are certain qualities that a good leader should possess if you have to be successful. And these are just some of it. Yes, darling. What? Just a second, guys. Just a minute. Let me see what the baby wants. Yes, my love. It's gone off. There you go. You have to. Can we just go back? Okay, let's go back to this. Good girl. Well done. What have we got here? Let's see this. Oh. Yay. Good girl. Right. Sorry, guys. Baby duty. Baby duty. So there are certain qualities that a leader should have, okay? A leader should have. And if you have to succeed and lead your subject, you have to be a good listener. You should listen more and talk less to be a leader. You have to be respectful, okay? You have to be respectful. You have to be very diplomatic when you're handling situation. I see on social media now, Sheila's followers are all over the place, bashing on her and telling her how terrible she's been treating them, and rightly so, and rightly so, because from one of her shows that I've actually watched, Need Laughter, welcome, darling. The way she spoke to the audience, the disregard and disrespect was just beyond human comprehension. And the fact that she wasn't even accountable for it even makes matters worse. Okay, so a leader, you have to be diplomatic. Even if you have to handle a situation, you have to weigh the pros and cons. If I say this, what's going to be the outcome? Would I rather sit quiet and just manage it at the back, or would I say it out and get my head ripped off? And I think in that case, she misjudged the audience and she went for it, and she's having that backlash that she's having at the moment. A true leader, you have to be very honest. Atkins Diamond, welcome, sis. I see you. Oh, bro. The Parrot, welcome, Pressy. I see you. As a true leader, you have to be honest. You have to be honest and stay with that honesty. And that's the problem. If you start building your organization or your kingdom or whatever based on lies, and you try to come and introduce honesty to your people, they will see honesty as lies, if anything, and lies as the truth. And you will have a problem to try and convince them, because I can see how Sheila is trying to tell the people that I want to start telling the truth, because every time I come here and I tell lies, I go to bed and I have sleepless nights. Yesterday, I watched Queen Dope saying a very important thing. Young girl, but very clever, very smart. And she said, if you keep feeding your followers or grooming them in a certain way, MG, welcome, darling. You can't certainly want to change like that and expect them to adhere to your change. No, it will backfire big time, and that's what's happening. Okay, now she has to try as a leader to convince her people that she has been lying and telling lies. She wants to go and be her true self. Will they accept that? I don't think so. I don't think so. It will take some convincing to do. A lot. Okay, it will take some convincing. And also, a leader, you have to be very humble. Humility is one of the key qualities that any leader must possess. Humility is a key quality that every leader you must possess, because if you're humble, you will be able to listen and take constructive criticism, local welcome, from your subjects or your fans or your audience. You have to be humble. You have to be humble to a fact where you understand, Nana Chocolate, welcome, that you can also make mistakes, and it's okay for people to correct you, and it's okay for you to take those corrections, especially ones that will help you grow. That's what a true leader should be or should do. Okay? And that's what a lot of us really don't take into consideration, and we're suffering now. And you can see what Sheila is going through, exactly because these key qualities was ignored or were ignored. These key qualities were ignored, and she's having the backlash that she's having at the moment. Unless, I hope she's going to watch this show. Oh my God, guys, we have a mini Igwe here. General Overseer, come and take your daughter-in-law. She will allow me to do my vlogging today. Don't, mommy's not going to do this, okay? Because you need to do something else, good girl. Good girl. Okay. And then we talk about, and a lot of people are talking about loyalty. Let me see what. Exactly, Nana Chocolate. I was going to come to that. That goes under loyalty. Loyalty is something people. I'm telling you, the parrot. I'm telling you, Tabia. No, welcome, darling. The only bachelor in the Bella Fountain Mansion. Well, the only bachelor who has declared themselves in the Bella Fountain Fountain family. So, I watched this young lady, a G7, and she was talking and ranting and furious and feeling very frustrated about about her loyalty being underlooked. No, Kelly, welcome. So please, I discovered your channel. Oh yeah, I remember you. No, welcome, darling. Oh, it's good to have you here. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate your feedback. Thank you. Wakunadon broke phone. Welcome, darling. I see you. Welcome. Please like the video as you come in. So the young lady was talking about loyalty and feeling very frustrated, and I'm saying her loyalty was undermined by her boss. So the reason, I mean, her reason of loyalty, well, her definition of loyalty, which she gave in her video, was very mind-boggling. Okay, she stated that this leader of hers, I mean, that was Sheila. She's been an ardent follower of Sheila, a devoted follower of Sheila, and she has been hating on people that she doesn't even know because she's so loyal to her leader. To me, that's worrying. That is worrying. If we have to build a respectful and responsible community, we have to treat loyalty with honesty. Oh, oh my God, I don't have that. I don't. Sorry, I don't. No. Are you on Facebook? No. Exactly. Thanks, peace person. Can you type my Facebook name, please? Exact. Yeah. Oh, perfect. Yeah. If you can just take this. That's my Facebook. That's my Facebook account. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let's connect. And your friend, anybody is free to look me up and call on Messenger if they can. So she said she inherited her leaders' enemies without even knowing them, without actually doing her thorough investigation to see why her leader is fighting whosoever. That is really sad. That's the level at which we are in our community. That you would inherit the enemy of someone without actually having any problems with that person. Loyalty doesn't mean stupidity. Loyalty doesn't mean going after somebody or being obedient blindly. Okay? Because if you do that, or if we are doing that, okay, we are encouraging our leaders to go the wrong way. We will not be able to be open and honest and criticize them constructively when they are going left. Just because you want to please them. Because you know they can do no wrong. And that's the reason why we have some of the problems we have on our streets at the moment. Spicy, welcome, darling. I see you. I see you. Please, Ray, you can't. Okay? Mommy's actually vlogging at the moment, honey. Sorry, guys. Mommy duties. Let's do this one. What about this? What about this? Okay. Let's do the Christmas one. It's okay, my love. It's okay. Yes, baby. Christmas one. Look at this. Look. Oh my God. Oh, babies. So please, if you have to show your loyalty to your leader, please, you have to make sure you are able. I love Mommy Constance. Welcome, darling. I see you. Yes, thanks. It's good to have you here today. Thanks for stopping by. So you have to be honest to your leader and tell them and speak the truth. Ask them questions, challenge them. If you want them to grow, that's what you would do. Grand Janga, welcome, darling. I see you. Okay? You don't have to do a do or die for a leader. Because trust me, Sarah's life coaching, welcome, darling. Trust me, you will get into trouble for just no reason because you're following a leader blindly and picking up their fights. Without actually, if you ask me if I'm having a problem as somebody at the moment, and you ask me, why are you talking to so-and-so person in that manner? I will explain to you why. I'm not going to say because I love A and A doesn't like B, so I don't like B. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't. That's why we'll keep having these same issues of fighting and rivalry amongst ourselves, because even when the leaders want to change, we don't want to let them change. Hazel, you're welcome, darling. We don't want to allow them change because we follow them based on their initial mantra, which was hating this person or disliking that person. And if they have to change, no, they're not allowed to do that. Let's understand the true meaning of loyalty and leadership. Is very important. Okay, that's a little thing I wanted us to talk about. Let's get now into today's topic. It's very important before the baby takes away our time. So today, like any other topic, it's an interesting and interactive one. I really want your contributions on this as well. It's very important as always. We are talking about emotional manipulation. Like I said, we will be cutting this topic across every social setting: friend group, boyfriend, girlfriend, partners, husband and wife, alma mater, alumni, if you want to call it, in several other social settings. It's very important. Very, very important. So first of all, what is emotional manipulation? Okay. Emotional manipulation is like a tactic that someone is going to use on another person because they want to gain control over that person. And they want that control to benefit them, even if it has to be detrimental to the other person. That's the basic explanation of emotional manipulation. Okay, manipulating someone, a tactic that you would use to get what you want at the detriment of the other person. That's it. Okay, and we see this a lot amongst ourselves. And I want us to discuss this topic because some of us may not even realize we're in a relationship that is emotionally, an emotionally manipulative relationship, or we are in a group setting where we have one or two person who is emotionally manipulative, and we need to sort it out so that it doesn't affect ourselves or our loved ones around us. It's very important. Okay, because when somebody is being emotionally manipulative, they make you feel like you are always wrong. You are the bad person or the bad guy, and they're the good ones. All right? They are like the superheroes, and you are the villain. You would find yourself always making or trying to give excuses, or you're always anxious. You're always nervous when you're being emotionally manipulated because you feel like you're always doing something wrong. The perpetrator makes you feel like you are always doing something wrong. So you're always anxious when you're interacting with that person, okay? And all you can say is yes, sir, yes, ma, because you're worried that whatever you say will probably be wrong. And research has shown that people who are emotionally manipulative that tendency that they come from some sort of a dysfunctional yes, MG, that's actually one of the characteristics. I did a video about narcissist. If you haven't watched it, you can check that. It's very important. A research has actually shown that people who are emotionally manipulative have the tendency, or probably had a past, a childhood history of experiencing dysfunction in their family. So they hail from a dysfunctional family, a family where manipulation was very common. Okay, it's either the parent was very manipulative, or they experienced manipulation, or they have been manipulated, or is encouraged among themselves. They do manipulation to get things around them or to get things done. Okay, and also it's something for it's common for people who feel so attached. That attachment syndrome. Some people just can't let it go. Those type of people are easy. That those are the emotional manipulative type, because they want to always keep you with them, by them. They will do anything to make sure that happens. Okay, so sometimes the signs and symptoms of emotional manipulation can be very subtle, that you may not even realize that you're going through that, or you're in a relationship that is emotionally manipulative. So it's important that we understand some of these signs. Okay, we understand some of these signs so that we can help ourselves and even help those that we love or those around us to identify that they're going through that and help them get out of it. Because anyone who is actually going through this emotional manipulation will is likely to have a low self-esteem, self-doubt. And we talked about self-esteem and its importance already before. And so if we have to make a better version of ourselves, we need to help ourselves identify these emotional signs of emotional manipulation. Okay, first of all, it's important to go with your gut instinct. If you see something that is not right, you need to keep an eye on it. And if it keeps repeating itself, there is a problem. You may just be in an emotionally manipulative relationship or an emotionally manipulative setting. It's either you want to get out of it or you have to try and fix it. Okay? So now you say, how do I know that I'm actually in an emotionally manipulative relationship or social setting? How do I know that? We're going to go through some of the signs to look out for and some of the measures that we can actually do. Thank you, Spicy. And some of the measures that we can actually do, or coping mechanism, or some of the solutions that we can actually share today. And I expect you guys, or I would appreciate you guys to share your ideas as well. And that's how we learn. That's why we call ourselves a fountain, because I tap from your fountain of knowledge, you tap from my fountain of knowledge, and that's the only way we can grow. Okay, so the first sign of emotional manipulation, the first sign to look for is gaslighting. Gaslighting. Okay, somebody does something and they take no responsibility. They make you do something and they back off, and you are to be blamed for it. Ayobisa, they'll touch everyone. I see you. I see you. My respect, sis. My respect. Thank you so much for coming. I see you. Rashida needs to go for rehab. If she not, she will always be that way. Manga not, don't scatter her brain. So gaslighting is something that we see a lot in our community nowadays. It's a lot. And it's happening a lot with our vloggers. It's happening a lot in our relationship or friend groups, where people urge you to do things that you don't really want to do it. And when it backfires, they back off and you get the blame for it. Okay? We hear about the common phrase on social media, mash fire, mash fire, mash fire. And the vlogger is there, you know, lighting it, insulting, calling names, doing this, you know, because people are there, the audience are there, the typists are there, they're urging him or her to keep going, attack the opponent, say those nasty things. Okay? And they say those things. And when the time comes, when you accidentally go and say something that you're not meant to say, I know. Our sis even Mokom, God willing, she's okay. She's fine. She's doing well. By God's grace, I hope. At this moment, what I know is that she's fine. So we just keep praying for her, and I'm actually in touch with her from time to time to make sure she's okay. So you see people telling people, match fire, match fire, match fire, and you're matching fire, and then when everything goes wrong, people step back, and you are the one to deal with it. Okay? You hear people saying, it was because of so and so person I went and insulted or attacked someone. We should understand that if something is wrong and goes against our moral principles and values, we don't do it. Because if you put your face out there, even if somebody's behind you urging you to do it, and it goes wrong, you are the one that's going to take the brunt of it, not the person who gaslighted you to do that. Let me see what my sis has said. No has said there. No, Kelly has said emotional manipulators are experts at using their insecurities, exactly, flaws and fears against you to keep you under their control. Very true. You couldn't have put in any nicely, sis. Very true. Very true. Exactly. Russian bomb. Exactly. When things go wrong, your people are going to step back and you will be left to deal with the crap. And that's what an emotional person does, because they don't want to take accountability for their actions, but they are willing to encourage you to do the nasty job. So let's be wise. Let's be watchful. If you realize that you constantly have people telling you to do things that are actually against your moral principle, don't do it. Just know that you're probably being manipulated emotionally. Those are some of the signs. That's one of the signs. Passive aggressiveness. Emotional manipulators can be very passive. Passive aggressors. They can be like real passive aggressors when it comes to them. They're not good at communicating their real feeling or how hurt they are. Mami Colombia, welcome, darling. I see you. They are not good at communicating how they feel, but they are very aggressive passively with the way they are going to tell you or let you know that they are upset, and the way they want to penalize you for it. She's so excited. Okay, I'll give you guys an example. You guys now always talk with example, right? Yes, very passive aggressive, sis. I'll give you guys an example. You have a problem with your partner, your boyfriend, your husband, or whatever, and let's say, for example, you're a stay-at-home mom. He already has that financial power over you. Okay, your spouse, your husband, or your fiance, or your partner, and you for some reason get him upset, and because they want to punish you without telling you upfront that they want to punish you. Exactly. No, the silent treatment. That's another way of putting it. The silent treatment, which is even worse. It's very painful. Question: what if the person has no morals? What do you say about that? There is no human being who hasn't got morals, I would say. Who asked that question? There's no human being who hasn't got any moral facets in them. We all have. They may be different, okay, but we all have. And for some people, what is morally correct for you, Spicy, may not be morally correct for me. That's the problem. You get? So if, for example, I feel like, for example, somebody gives me a topic to go and vlog and insult someone, and I say to them, no, that will be against my moral principle. I cannot insult someone who hasn't offended me or have a reason to insult that person. That's my moral value. The person who gave me the vlogging may not see that as anything, okay? But for you or some other vlogger, it's okay to insult someone to correct them according to your moral principle. So we all have those moral principles, but the key thing is do not do something that goes against yours. However, yes, be excited and eat your food, your snack. However, we have common moral principle that most people can relate to. So those ones that are there, they exist. Thou shalt not kill. Okay, you just little things. You know, the key core values that we all share, that most people share. They are there, but there are others that we don't. So everyone has spicy. I hope I've answered your question correctly or sufficiently. Oh, Auntie Ayobi-san says hello. Hello. So for like I was saying, yes, Mama, yes. Just as you're happy, I'm happy here. I'm busy as well. Okay? Okay? Yes, good girl. So, for example, like I was giving the example, you are a stay-at-home home mother, and you have your husband who is the one bringing in the monies and everything, and you for some reason upset him, and he has the financial authority over you. Because he wants to punish you and not telling you upfront, he stops giving you your pocket allowance or reduces the amount. That is being passive aggressive. That is being passive aggressive because they know they're punishing you indirectly without saying anything. That's passive aggressiveness. Or you're having a joint show together. True crime. Oh, it's Princess. Yes, welcome, Danny. Or you have a show together. Let's say, for example, Caro and Copies, that we know as the comic duo in 237. For some reason, Copies offends Caro, and Caro is saying, you know what? I'm done with you. We're done. And they already had someone book them for a show. And Caro knew that they were booked for a show, and they come as a packet of two. Okay, but Caro will decide to pull out of the show. That action she's doing is being passive aggressive. Okay, punishing Copies is just an example, right? That's being passive aggressive, and that's what your emotional manipulator would do to you in any relationships setting. Group for friends, friend group, your alma mater, your social media blogs. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Being passive aggressive. Simple Sandy, welcome, darling. I see you. Another sign to look out for is lying, lies telling. Your manipulator can tell the lies to save their life. Okay, they're good at exaggerating things to make it look good in their favor. That's what an emotional manipulator would do. They would take a story and narrate it in a way that would favor them and disfavor even the victim, even though the victim is actually the person that should be telling that story. The emotional manipulator will be quick to jump on it to tell the story to suit them. A good example is what Rosemary did on that show, that Nigerian Ladies platform there, or how do they call that show? I don't know. Oyimbo or Bodo Yimbo. I can't remember, guys. You guys know she went on the Nigerian Ladies platform and showed the video of Mommy Bridget Benjamin on the wheelchair, mimicking this wheelchair person. Yes, darling. Just a minute, guys. Yeah. Oh, your iPad has gone off. Sorry. Yes, my love. Oh, what's this? Ooh, good girl. So lies telling, like I said, I gave the example of Rosemary and her situation where she went to show the video on this platform. What? Thanks, Tracy. What she should have done is, while you're showing the video, you need to explain how the video came about. You don't just show a video and say to the host, there's somebody who is horrible in my community. Look at the person making fun of people on wheelchairs. No, that's distorting the narrative. What you should say is, I've been going back and forth in a war of words with this person. Okay, I've been throwing dirty appellation and slangs of words towards this person. They have been so quiet, but when they came to retaliate, they made fun of me being in a wheelchair or on a wheelchair, and I wasn't happy with it, and this is what the person did. So you're taking your own responsibility for what has happened or the reaction of the other person. But an emotional manipulator, stop darling, please. An emotional manipulator would not do that. Right, an emotional manipulator will not do that. An emotional manipulator, sorry guys, I'm so sorry. She's very unsettled today, I don't know why. An emotional manipulator will not do that. They will only say a story that will suit them, like Rosemary did. And that's where I have a problem with. Okay, if you have to tell a story, tell a true story. Raquel, please, 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 honey. Can we stop that? In them, this bush will not begin them in the year 12. Oh, thank you, Ayobisong. It's not easy. So you tell lies and you expect people to believe you. I haven't lost my Yeah, you tell lies and you expect people to believe you. How can I tag that Obodo for this showing? Yeah, that's what an emotional manipulator would do. They would tell the story to suit them. So look out for such people. Emotional manipulators will do that. They're good at lying and exaggerating situations or events so you can feel bad and feel humiliated and be doubtful of yourself. Okay. Another aspect that they are assigned to look for is cohesion and threats. An emotional manipulator is good to use threats or force you to do things. So if you are in any relation or group setting where you're forced to do things, like I see people saying, you have to buy me a laptop, you have to buy me a phone, because you are my follower, you must give me phone, you must produce a laptop. If you don't give these things, then you're not a true follower. That's an emotional manipulative statement. You're manipulating your audience. You're making them have that self-doubt if they are true followers or not, just because they haven't contributed to buy you a laptop or a phone. Okay? You don't say that. But emotional manipulators will do that, will use such words or statements very easily and comfortably. Okay? Okay. Exactly. Okay. So, and the threats is very common, especially for people who are, they have this attachment or the narcissistic personality disorder, NPD. Those who suffer from NPDs and attachment issues or syndrome, those ones are very good at using threats and cohesion to get their way around things. For example, you want to leave a girlfriend or you want to leave this friendship. The other person say, I'm going to commit suicide if you should leave me, or I'm going to self-harm if you leave me. Just those little things. Those are emotional manipulative words or statements, and people would use it. And if you are in any relationship or any group setting that somebody will say to you, for example, I created this group, I'm going to close down the account if I'm not respected here. So threatening you guys to listen to whatever they're saying, even if it's not correct, just because they feel like they are the owner of or the founder of that organization or group that you find yourself in. Those are emotional manipulators. So look out for such signs. If you're being forced to do things that you're not willing to do against your will, or somebody's using threats to get you to do those things, you may just be in an emotionally manipulative relationship or setting. So you have to look out for that. Isolation is another sign to look out for. Isolation. Your manipulator would isolate you. Thank you, Nono Kele. Guilt tripping. Yeah, they make you feel like you are the one who is on the wrong. It's you are the reason why they do what they do. It's if you say to them, why do you talk to me in that manner? It's because you don't listen. Because I don't listen doesn't necessarily mean you should talk over me or dismiss whatever I'm saying. So you're always the reason. They make you feel like everything that is going wrong, it's because of your action. So they're guilt shaming you. They make you feel guilty every single time. That's what they do. So thank you so much, Nono, for that contribution. So when it comes to isolation, this is a tactic that is used a lot by manipulators, emotional manipulators. They isolate you. They cut you out. They carve you out from your social support system, your family, your friends, whosoever, your support system. They take you out of it and they make you feel like they're protecting you, but they're not protecting you. It's their tactic to disarm you, to make you weak and vulnerable so they can prey on you. So they isolate you. That's why your manipulator will say to you, this person is bad. This your family member, why are they always asking you money? They're terrible. They want you to fail. Or this friend of yours, you shouldn't go closer to them because they are single. They are not married, so they will intoxicate you. And that's just because that friend of yours is probably watching and seeing that something is going wrong in your marriage and is asking the right questions or giving you the advice. Your husband doesn't want you because he knows, husband or wife, they know that this friend is very smart and will source their nasty action. They will try to cut you out of that friend group, to get rid of that support system, to feel easy to pounce on you with their manipulation. That's what they will do. It's very common. And this isolation is something that's used a lot also by abusers. So sometimes this manipulation can even lead to physical abuse. And this is one of the most common tactic that is used by somebody who is preparing an abuse or want to physically abuse someone. They cut you off your social support group. Okay? So these are just some of the signs that we should look out for when it comes to it's a constant drip. Your friends are all bad. Exactly. You know, they don't want to see those good ones, the ones that are actually looking at them eyeball to eyeball and actually fishing or sourcing their action and saying to their friend, you gotta be watchful, you gotta be careful. I see so and so signs, you gotta be careful, because they want that, you know, threats away. They will give you an excuse as to why you should not be with that friend. So if you have a friend or you're in a group setting where you're being stopped from seeing certain people that were really close to you out of the blue, ask yourself the question, is the person actually genuinely caring for you, or are they trying to isolate you so they can manipulate you? Ask yourself that question. Those are just some of the reasons. And then you talk about So now, if I'm in an emotionally manipulative setting or relationship, what do I do? How can I get myself out of this situation? What are some of the possible remedies to solve this issue? The first thing I'll advise you is seek help. See a therapist. If possible, both of you. The both of you should see a therapist and sit down. Hopefully, both parties will come to an agreement to want to see a therapist and sit down and communicate your frustrations and find out ways and measures through which you can talk to each other and express yourself in a manner that will be beneficial to both parties. You've lost it, haven't you? You've lost your top. There you go. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Just a minute. So seek the necessary help. Thank you. Thank you so much. Set boundaries. No, thank you for that point. We need to be able to set boundaries. Set your boundaries. For example, if you set boundaries from the get-go, I'll give an example. And those boundaries should have consequences. So you need to say to your partner, for example, every time I try to speak to you, you talk over me or you cut me short, you'd never listen. And if that should happen again, I will walk away. Or I may not sit to continue the conversation. That is setting a boundary right there. That is setting a boundary right there. So you're telling them you need to be listened to. If not, you will walk away. It's very important. Having the therapy or the counseling, setting boundaries. Sorry guys, I hope I don't forget anything. Another thing that you can do as well. Oh my God, show yourself some self-love and self-compassion. And this is very important. Self-love and self-compassion is so important in any relationship, especially for those who have come out of an emotionally manipulative relationship. Very often, because they always feel like they were the problem. They are the reason why their friendship failed. They are the reason why their marriages failed. They are the reason why their platform failed. Or they are the reason, so many reasons why the company failed. They blame themselves. But no, it's very important that when you come out of such a relationship or a group setting where you feel like you've been emotionally drained, okay? Because most of the times, you feel like you have actually neglected your own emotional need. Okay, when you come out, that's the feeling that you get. So you have to come out and feel like you deserve more. You need to look at yourself and think, my God, I've been through this. I wasn't the victim. I wasn't the perpetrator. I was just the victim of circumstances. And I think I deserve better. You go have a spa. If you like shopping, you go shopping. If that's what will get you back into your spirit or mojo, that's what you do. All those things that you actually ignored or neglected while you were in that relationship or friendship, do them again so you can gain your full self. It's very important. It's very, very, very important. Because when you are emotionally manipulated, you are living in anxiousness, in self-doubt. Okay? So when you come out of it, it will take a while for you to acknowledge the fact that that's what you've been going through. And you have to struggle to find a way to build that self-confidence. Build that self-esteem. And understand that it's okay to move out of that relationship or move out of that group setting because it wasn't healthy for you. It was a toxic one. It was making you lose, it was actually causing you to lose yourself. Okay? Practice giving yourself compassion. Remind yourself of how amazing you are as a person and how that person, the manipulator, did not deserve you one bit. It's very important. Okay? So let's conclude. Let's conclude. But before we conclude, let me read out some of it, some of the comments. I remember how BBTV was in Dubai. She always advised the person not to insult that canopy. How can I tag Obodo Ibo? I've seen that one. Master Joseph, you asked who that question. Who the Master Joseph asked? Simply send it. Not just to clear. I know me, mom. I asked not only question. They block when she that they coach people. Then talk say mash fire. Exactly, the mash fire, gas lighting. We talk about that. Mm-hmm. Oh, no, no. You want some juice? Just a second, guys. I just get some juice for the baby. Okay, let's get the phone. Just read some comments. They become aloof. You don't show any interest. Exactly, for those people who have been in a emotionally manipulative relationship. So aloof is just you lost touch, that connection with people. You're lost, and that's very common. Somebody who has been emotionally manipulated. Very common. Thanks, Nono. Don't even listen to such a person. The minute you give them an ear, you find yourself empty and emotional and financial account. Hi Bella. MG. You are so funny. Oh my God. So it's very important to conclude, guys. It's very important that you look out for the sign of emotional manipulation in every group setting that you find yourself or any social setting that you find yourself. Because if you don't and you neglect it, that's going to destroy you. It can ruin you because you will find yourself constantly apologizing for things that you have not done wrong. Oh, Miriam, yes, you are late, but welcome that you can watch it. You have to constantly defend yourself. You will constantly feel unsafe in your relationship. You will feel like you're struggling with trust issues. Okay, you will struggle with trust issues if you don't resolve these emotional manipulative, tendencies that you've actually experienced. So you will struggle with trust issues because even if you come out of it, like I said, for those who have experienced it, they will continue to have that self-doubt. They would not trust other relationships that they'll find themselves or other group settings. There'll be one foot in and one foot out just because they've been burned before. And you find yourself, like I said, frequently apologizing for things you have not done. You end up being anxious, angry, discontented with your relationships, be in a friend group setting or romantic setting. So it's absolutely important, guys. Go with your gut instinct. Go with your gut instinct. If you see like something is wrong and somebody is constantly repeating the same behavior, which doesn't favor your well-being, your mental well-being, or emotional well-being, you need to speak up, or you need to find the rightful solution to resolve the situation. Because if you don't, you'll be destroying yourself, and you'll be destroying even those that you end up in the future creating other relationship with, because you'll be carrying your demons with you that you haven't actually dealt with. So I think we've come to the end of today's topic. I hope you all have enjoyed it. I hope. And thank you all for your contribution, especially for all my new subbies, especially you, Nana. You've been amazing. Amazing, amazing. Sometimes I play along with them, and once I get bored, I call them out on their BS. Once they try to come back with a response, I come back with an even better one that gets them quiet. Exactly. And that's because you understand the signs. You understand that behavior. Okay? No. And it's very important that, thank you, I love you, Mommy Constant. It's very important that people can detect the signs. If it looks like a duck, walks like a duck, and quacks like a duck, it's a duck. So if you see it and you know it's emotionally manipulative, don't be quiet. Nip it in the bud before it goes out of hand. It's very, very important. Very, very important. And look out for other friends, those we love, those around us, because trust me, sometimes, like I said, if you're in that emotionally manipulative relationship, you may not realize it. You may not just realize it, but the person next to you, your friends or family members, will realize it. And if they come to talk to you, please be open and willing to listen to them. Because if they are your loved ones, they want the best for you. And that's why they're coming up to you and telling you about it. So it's very important that we listen. That's why I said one of the good qualities of any human being is listen more and talk less. Take it in. Do not always feel people come from a place of malice. No, people do love and care. Thank you, Nawidi Chester, Mama. Thank you. So it's very, very important. Okay, so I really want to thank you all so much. I'm going to give a shout out while we round out as we close the show, to all you, my lovely audience. I really thank you all for your participation today, especially Bella. You're such an intelligent lady. I respect you for that, my lady. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Nonota. I appreciate you. Honestly, you've been an amazing participant and audience. I appreciate you for that. Thank you. So I'm going to thank Mama Alicia, BTV, Let Love Lead, Mafa Relindis, Celeste Walsis. Thank you so much. Peace Person, thank you, darling. I really appreciate you for coming today. F Gold, Crochet Squad, Park Columbia Crush, my darling sis. Welcome, my Auntie Titi. Thank you all so much for being there. Maps to the Wall, thank you. Treaty, thank you. The Mother, my wisdom sis, thank you so much. Peace Person, Mama for Life, thank you. Hope I don't miss anyone. King Russia, thank you, my backbone. I really do appreciate you for always being there. F Gold, thank you so much. Park Columbia, thank you so much. Ayok Bisong, thank you so much. Ivy Love Berinue, thank you so much. I love you so much. Thank you, James. Thank you, darling, for coming in today. Almost done. It's all right, Mary. I'm almost done, honey. It's all right. Just a second, guys. I'll have to thank everybody. It's okay. It's okay. Okay. It's all right. It's okay. It's okay.
Where should we go? Watch out.
Beyonce Tacinda, thank you so much. True Kind Princess, thank you, darling. Thank you. Blessed One, thank you. Maps the Wall, I called you, thank you. Tata Monono, my only bachelor bro in this house, the one who has declared. The Parrot TV, Pressy, welcome. Thank you so much, always for being there for your sis. I really appreciate you. Thank you. Blessed one, Alisa Johnson, Mama. Thank you. MG, thank you so much. Kelly Makochi, thank you, darling. It's lovely to have you here today. Masaso Joseph, thank you. Truth be told, thank you, darling. I didn't even see you coming in. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Oh, no, Kelly, thank you. I couldn't thank you much. Thank you so much. I hope I've called everybody. Please, if you're still there and I haven't called your name, just say goodbye so I can call you. Spicy, thank you so much. Nana Chocolate, thank you. Crayfish Nadevo, thank you. Wakuna Don Broke Phone, thank you. Thank you. L Beauty, thank you, darling. Simple Sandy, thank you. Treaty, please just say a word. Nana Chocolate, I have to call your name now, darling. I have to. Thank you so much. Now, really, Chester. Thank you so much. I love you guys so much. My Auntie Titi, hey, thank you so much. I love you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. So I wish you all, let love lead. Yes, I wish you all a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you all very soon. Oh, Emma, welcome, darling. We're just closing the show. Thank you guys so much. I love you all so much. Thank you, and see you next week. Stay blessed. Bye-bye.